Hey guys, as you can see, my face has no makeup on it, just my eyes are done, and that means today is basic foundation tutorial day. A lot of people have been requesting that I do my everyday foundation routine. It is mostly drugstore products. I will list the products now just so that we can get all that out of the way in case I forget. Sorry for the snorting in the background. My bulldog is right there. He's kind of obsessed with me right now, following me everywhere. I'm the only one home. Oh, besides sleeping baby. So I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Apologize if I do. So my foundation is Revlon 24 Hours Mousse, Colorstay Whipped Mousse in Natural Beige 240. This is slightly too dark for my skin. I have very fair skin, but I like it to be a tad bit darker, so I'll just blend it into my neck and my chest. And then my concealers are Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This one, you've probably seen this in a lot of videos. It's kind of like a cult favorite. And then I have this green concealer for redness, which is NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. And for blemishes, I use Tarte's Amazonian Clay waterproof concealer. If I had this in a lighter shade, I would use this under my eyes and everything, but I don't. This is too dark for under my eyes. I really need to dye my hair. You can see like it's so dark here and it's so yellow. Blah. And then for bronzer, I'm just using NARS Laguna. And then my primer is Hourglass Mineral Veil. So let's get started. So I already have done my eyes because I don't want any fallout from my eyeshadow and stuff on my face. I don't have to redo anything, so I always do my eyes and my eyebrows before my foundation. So I'm just rubbing in the primer right now. Just gonna bump my mirror a little closer. Sorry. And then I'm just going to grab my green concealer and I'm gonna apply this before anything else because this is a very potent concealer and you don't want it to actually look green. It's just going to counteract the redness because green is opposite of red. So I'm going to apply that just in my nose and on my chin. I get really red in those spots. And then I'm going to use just my finger to blend that out. And you can use this also on any blemishes that are really red or anywhere that you suffer from redness. And you can see it's very, very strong. It's really bright and pigmented. So less is more, as I always say. Blech, I have green stuff all over my fingers. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is a beautiful look. And then I'm going to be grabbing my foundation and my Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. I cannot say enough about this brush. It is like the best foundation brush ever, especially for creams or mousses. So I'm just going to blend that into my face. Using circular motions. Sorry if I'm making weird faces. I'll do that so that it gets like this to get in like every little crevice and corner. My skin is just breaking out like a mofo right now. So now I'm going to make a really fun face like this so that my jawline disappears and I can make my foundation blend all the way down my neck. This is a really good look. Oh yeah, so hot. All right. So I just have a quick question. I am Canadian, but I live in the States, and everywhere I've lived, there is no fences. I'm in my bedroom right now, and our apartment is on the ground floor of, it's kind of like a house, apartment, townhouse kind of thing. And I'm looking out the window, and there's a sidewalk, and people can just walk their dogs and blah, 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 it's the street and everything. But why don't you guys have fences on your houses, in your subdivisions? It's so bizarre to me. No offense to Americans, but I found that, and it's so weird. So getting back to the tutorial, I'm going to be using now my concealer, the Revlon one. Twist it up, and I'm going to be putting that all underneath my eyes in a V or triangle. So down my nose, like the bridge of my nose, not bridge of my nose, down the side of my nose, out and then under. And then a little bit in the corners of my nose, up the bridge of my nose, and into my T-zone. And then a little bit on my chin. And this kind of acts as a highlighter, but I'm not going to be doing the whole highlighting contouring thing. And then I'm going to be grabbing my MAC 187 synthetic, what's it called? Stippling brush. And I'm going to stipple all the concealer in. And since I have my eye makeup on, I'm not really going to get right into my under eye area with the stippling brush so that I don't screw anything up. And I'm going to take my concealer blending brush, which is a synthetic brush from Sephora, and then I'm just going to go in and blend that out. My lips look so white right now because I have foundation all over them. Pretty. And then I'm going to be grabbing my bronzer and just a Bare Minerals kabuki-ish kind of brush. And just to add dimension to the face so it's not all just foundation, one color, I'm going to be going into my forehead, the temple area. So this is very, very faint. I wouldn't really call it contouring. I would just call it adding dimension. I'm almost out of this. Sorry, so it's really hard to dig the product out. And then just in the hollows of my cheeks. And a little bit on my jawline. And then I'm taking my powder, which is, I didn't mention this before, it's Makeup Forever Dual Matte. It's powder foundation, but I don't really think it works as a foundation. And a powder brush, I'm just going to powder the areas where I get oily, which is my T-zone. And anywhere I put concealer, so under my eyes. And my chin. And my nose. I forgot about some zits over here. Whoops. So this is the Tarte concealer. And then with your concealer brush, just blend those out. Now, if you were smart, you would put this on before you put your bronzer here. But I'm not smart because I forgot. And that's it, guys. That is my basic foundation everyday look tutorial. My words are really scrambled. That was totally not correct. That was my everyday basic foundation tutorial. I hope that you learned something today. Please check out my Instagram. Please check out my blog and my other videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.